pieces were made by a local artist. Chris Blyce made those for us when we first opened. So kind of like Tony, they've been through 3 moves with us.
Oh, those are really cool. Hi, welcome to Miss Annette's little farm in the big city. It's a beautiful day here on the little farm, but we're going to go visiting again. Today we're going to a small shop here in my neighborhood called the Agrarian. And it's a store where people here in the city can get their farm supplies. So let's go. Well, here we are, the Agrarian.
Hey,
Hi!
how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Oh,
Good to see you.
Oh,
You look so
thank
cute,
you.
and
Oh.
I didn't get dressed up.
No, you look adorable. Oh my goodness. I like your shirt.
I figured I'd wreck the store.
This is Megan, and Megan, you're the manager here. You've managed it for a long time though, right?
9 years now.
Yeah. I know, because I'm a customer here. She's been here for a long time. And so this store, this location here, you used to be just a little bit down over there.
Yeah.
And then you guys moved over here. And it's a little more,
I say rustic.
yeah,
Yeah.
a little more rustic. And it's a little different because before when you had the store you had little knicky-knacky things and things like that.
Mhm.
And now it's just a full-on supply store for your animals, right?
Pretty well, yeah. We have this one table here with some of the locally made candles and soaps and those kinds of products. But what we found in our previous location was that we had a lot of money in the housewares and the gifts, and the majority of our customers came in to get their chicken feed, their chicks, and walked past most of that stuff.
Uh-huh.
And the majority of our income was from really the homestead supply.
Yeah.
And so when we moved back here, we decided just to dig in on that.
And I love it. I love it. So let's do this. Why don't you take us around the store
Okay.
and we'll look around because there's a lot to see, guys. And it's really exciting. Let me get my head on so I can get you guys what you need. So Megan's going to take us on a tour now, and then after the tour, we'll be able to ask her some questions. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of them. All right.
All right, so we carry a pretty limited inventory, but a curated inventory of the supplies that you need to keep chickens. And the store's kind of categorized, so as we go around, I'll tell you what category of products we're looking at, but this shelf is mostly our feeders. And for both feeders and waters, we carry usually a galvanized metal version as well as a plastic version. As far as whether one is better than the other, we really leave that to customer preference.
So these are all the feed.
All of our different feeds, and we get the majority of our feeds from a local feed mill, a couple local feed mills in Lebanon, Indiana. So we get them in every week. They're fresh, they're freshly ground and coming from a local source.
It looks like you don't just sell feed. What are these things?
So these are some of our rain barrels, and we sell a couple different options. A standard barrel that simply has the holes drilled in the top and a piece of screen to eliminate debris, where you would cut your downspout and let it run into the top of the barrel. We also sell a diverter kit to where the top of the barrel would be closed and you would have a diverter running from your downspout into the rain barrel. Currently our standard barrels are priced at $110. The diverter kit, I believe, is around $50.
That's a pretty good deal. I've been pricing out rain barrels because I'm looking to buy one, and that's honestly a pretty good deal. People are selling them on Facebook Marketplace for that much.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, don't raise the price, please.
So we also have some limited beekeeping supplies. We usually keep enough for 2 or 3 full hives in stock at a time, as well as most of the accessories that you need: suits, gloves, brushes, tools, smokers and fuel, that kind of thing. And we can also custom order anything that we don't have in stock. We can always get. We do keep in stock these two, the pellets and the whole grain, as well as Lespedeza and minerals for goats, sheep. We also have rabbit pellets that we keep in stock, and usually duck feed as well.
Oh, good.
So I mentioned earlier our chicken buffet bar, and this is where you can mix your own scratch grain. We sell it by the pound. So we keep in stock organic scratch from New Country Organics, flaxseed, barley, oats, wheat, and cracked corn. All again sourced from the mill in Lebanon. So most of these are coming from Central Indiana Organics, which is the organic brand from Kern, Kirtley, and Her in Lebanon.
That's nice. Interesting that you have barley.
And some other treats and baskets that you can hang them in. Again, just things that offer a little bit of diversion for birds that are cooped up. And
well, this is adorable. I would hang out here. Oh, they're so cute.
A lot of kids that come in with their parents and sit down to play for a little while.
Yeah.
We do have some books more geared toward kids over here.
Oh, how nice. It's good because you can't go to the store without getting something. Now let's talk about this map.
Yeah, so this has also moved from one location to the next with us. Unfortunately, in our last move, the pins fell out.
Oh no!
So we are trying to keep track of where our customers have coops and beehives in the city. So we've remounted it in a way that we think if we move again, it'll all stay intact. But as people come in, we ask them to put a pin in place so that we can identify kind of the reach of our customers across the city.
Okay, so I see that you have 2 cups.
Yep, we've got a different shaped pin for beehives and chicken coops. And you can see we definitely have our main concentration right on the north side of Indianapolis. But we have customers honestly coming from as far as Anderson, Muncie, Bloomington. I had a customer drive from, we've had customers drive from Ohio, from Michigan. So we do have quite a reach as far as people who are coming to get birds.
Different accessories back here.
Yeah, so all of our chick supplies are back behind the brooders: feeders, waterers, chick grit. We carry a handful of different varieties of chick starter feed, medicated for coccidiosis or non-medicated or organic. And again, the brown bags are all versions that we get locally and package up. So our starter feeds, again, come from the same 2 mills in Lebanon.
Nice.
Yeah. So we have almost a full year chick season. Spring, of course, is our busiest time.
Right.
But we'll carry chicks from about late January to the beginning of November every year.
Wow. So these are the tiniest ones.
Yeah, so these are black Australorp and Welsummer. They'll lay brown eggs and both tend to be very docile. In this brooder, they're the same age. They came from the same hatch. The yellow ones are Buff Orpingtons, often thought to be the golden retriever of chickens. They
Yeah.
just tend to be very friendly and docile birds.
I need to get a couple of those.
The little ones with the black legs and beaks are called mosaics, and that's a new breed for us this year.
Oh.
But they'll have the black skin, legs, eyes, and then their featheration will be kind of a black and white.
Oh, wow. And what color eggs will they lay?
They lay, I believe, a light brown tinted.
Oh, they're so cute. I'll take a dozen.
Okay.
Oh,
So then we start getting into some of the birds that have been here a little bit longer. Sometimes we have
babies.
reservations that get canceled, or people don't show up to pick up for one reason or another.
right.
And we'll end up with birds here a little bit longer than usual. So the brown ones in there are Easter eggers. The hatched May 13th, so not quite a month old yet.
No.
And we've got some green queens in here. All of the gray and black ones in there are green queens. So these are all colored egg layers. The Easter eggers will lay a blue egg, and the green queens, most of them will lay a greenish, anywhere from like a mint to a sage green colored egg.
We'll take some of those too. Oh, gosh. What would my husband say if I came home with chicks? He said, we need another Easter egger, and I want the little, I'll take one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and one of those, okay? Let's
Happy
see.
to.
Where would I put them?
In
look at
here
these.
are the white ones are Australorps. They're a cross between the black Australorps that we saw earlier and a white leghorn. The white leghorn is the industry standard white egg layer. So if you buy eggs from the grocery store, that's where they're coming from. These guys are a cross to attempt to get a more docile breed, but still the productivity of the leghorn. The little black ones are Barred Plymouth Rock, which are another favorite backyard chicken. And the two black ones with the white head crests are white crested black Polish. And
Yeah, I
if you don't
wanted
know
to-
what those look like, Google it. Their head crest will fill out, and they'll be really cool looking birds when they're doing it.
Oh, wow. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. So what's the most frustrating thing about selling chicks to people?
I mean, in all honesty, this is such a fun job. It's very rarely frustrating.
Oh, that's good to hear.
But I would say it's really helpful for people to know what they're getting into.
There you go.
Yeah. We do occasionally have somebody come in who thinks that the chicks are super cute and they want to take one home today, and they don't realize that you need the entire brooder set up and that chicks don't do well by themselves. We have had a few people that we've turned away that are disappointed because we won't let them take just a chick home as a pet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a formal minimum, but we do recommend a minimum of 3, and we'll absolutely ask questions and kind of vet people if they aren't prepared yet to take it.
He's so tired. Oh my gosh. You have a very nice variety. How do you pick what variety of chickens you're going to have in your to sell?
We try to get different breeds in every week. Some of those standards, like the Buff Orpington, the Plymouth Rocks, we try to get on a pretty regular rotation. And then I try to get some of those more ornamental chicks or the colored egg layers mixed in, and just keep a different variety every week. We can also custom order, so if customers don't see a particular variety they're looking for at the time that they're trying to start their flock, we can usually try to get those added. But my biggest focus is just trying to make sure that we have a rotating variety of birds, of egg colors, of appearances, and so on.
Okay.
These guys are black Orpingtons, and they are right at about a month old now. They hatched May 1st. And I'm not sure why they're still here. I think the Orpingtons in general tend to have the docile personality, and for whatever reason, the black ones just have not been as popular as the buff. But
Wow.
somebody
So-
wants nearly coop-ready birds, I'd be happy to send them home.
No ducks.
We can order ducks.
Okay.
We don't generally order them just to have in stock, but we have to meet a pretty high minimum on duck orders.
Yeah.
And so usually we'll try to pool several customers together to order ducks.
So what's going to happen to these little babies over here that are waiting for a home if they don't get a home? How long do you keep them, or do you just keep them indefinitely?
We'll keep them indefinitely, but usually by the time they get to a month or 6 weeks old, we'll start by actually doing a discount and offer them buy one get one half off or buy one get one free. And then if it goes much longer, we'll sell them as coop ready. And usually by that point, we don't have too much trouble moving them.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Well, you have a big turnover of chicks. Do you guys sell a lot of chicks?
I would say in a year, probably right around 2,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah. In April, May, we're getting 100 to 120 a week. Starting midsummer, demand goes down quite a bit, so we'll get maybe 30 or 40 in a week.
So then you have your little brooders here, and I see that you have little trays to pull it out and clean it and take care of the animals. That's really nice. That's really good because you can tell that the animals are being cared for because there isn't a really horrible ammonia smell or coop smell. It doesn't smell bad in here at all. So I can tell that these animals, there's going to be poop because they're chickens and chickens poop all the time. So just so you guys know on the other side of the screen that, yeah, there's poop, but you can tell that these animals are all very healthy and taken care of very well. And if you wanted to get a chick, I would recommend getting one here for sure, just by the care that I can see that they're getting.
The other thing I would add is that we do get all of our chicks sexed at the hatchery. So we have a 90% guarantee that they're female. We have a program for helping with that 10% of the roosters that slip through. But if you're looking for nearly guaranteed female birds, we do offer that, and we get them vaccinated for Marek's disease.
Okay.
The hatcheries we source from are NPIP certified, so we get their health documentation with every shipment as well, and can attest to the quality of the chicks from the source that we're getting them from too.
That's amazing. And you're drying coffee right now to make for the coop bedding.
Yeah, the coffee grounds bedding. That has been a big hit with customers who have gotten it, but we've had trouble sourcing it, and so we're starting to produce it ourselves. It's been a slow growth process, but I use it in my coop and I treat it like cat litter.
Okay.
Scoop out under the roosting bars periodically, but it definitely cuts down on the smell and the frequency of complete coop cleanings. In my run, I typically use pine shavings. We also sell straw and hemp as bedding options.
Nice. Oh, thanks. My chickens will really like that. They need some treats. And I'm going to take a sticker. There you go. And I will, you guys have a website?
Agrarianindy.com.
Okay. Let's say that again.
Agrarianindy.com.
There you go.
Our walk-in retail hours are Saturday, Sunday, noon to 4. And we do the online ordering for pickup and delivery 7 days a week. The online pickup orders are just placed out in front of the store on a next day basis, and folks can pick up at their convenience.
That's very trusting. Well, you're here.
We've never really had any issues with anything going missing. Occasionally, we'll have two customers order the same thing, and they'll grab the other person's bag.
Sandwich one time.
Yeah. And then our delivery orders, we deliver to Marion County and all of the 7 surrounding counties. And we have a $15 delivery fee. And those have a 2 to 3 day turnaround time usually.
You guys get that? Okay. If you're in the Indianapolis area, you guys need to stop here. Get your chicken stuff. Okay? All right, well, Megan, thank you so much.
Yeah,
You were
thank
so
you.
kind to take us around here and all my friends here on a little farm. So,
Well, we appreciate you visiting. Yeah,
yes,
thank you for
thank
coming
you.
in.
Well, I promised you that I would take them on some field trips. And so I started emailing people. I never really know if somebody's going to say yes or no, but I always expect people to say no. So when they say yes, I'm always really excited. And this was so nice. It was so sweet. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. So that's it. Let's go back to the little farm. Well, we're back home. And I have some treats. That was so nice of Megan to show us the store and all the things that they have to offer, the Urban Homesteader here in the Indianapolis area. And I'm really pleased with that little visit. And we get some treats for the chickens. So that was nice too. She's such a nice lady. It was a great connection for me. She's going to be teaching some urban agricultural lessons this summer to some high school students. So they can get some college credit. That's just amazing. So she's an amazing person. I'm glad I got to talk to her. I've met her before, but I've never really get to spend a whole lot of time with her. And she's just a really knowledgeable, wonderful person, and I'm so glad she let us visit the store. So, what are we going to do now, you guys? Well, I think, according to Brownie, it's nap time. So, I guess. You guys are the sweetest. Your comments and your like buttons and your subscribing. I am having a wonderful time getting to know you. You're just all so sweet. I didn't know there were so many sweet people in the world, and I'm so glad that I got to meet you too. So thank you for visiting me here on Miss Annette's little farm in the big city. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Love you.